25 seconds of the changing of the weather and something which doesn't seem important to the story in any way.
まさか玉木にこんな詳細があるとはな。
店名が店名なだけに何やってんのと思ったけどね。
Why though? Isn't it arguably one of the greatest known names in the world and likely something no one else has thought to use for in the name of a calf? Man, I totally forgot how unique this anime's women were.
テロリスト、名誉は管内に。ダメですよ。これ儀式用で武装がコードシステムも切ってありますし。すぐ動かせるものはこれしかない。
These guys would seemingly rather die than have him at least attempt to operate the one semi-working nightmare frame to try and fend off the enemy.
あれ？あんたもしかしてカレン？相変わらず雑だな、いろいろと。
What other way could she mean than rough bursting through the wall and attacking her? Physically speaking? Because that's a fucking outright lie. She's just fit as all hell and I'll fight you over that.
C2 様はやはりニュースをご覧になって。いや。
Not only is she dumb enough to stand in a doorway when she knows they're being shot at her, but to make matters worse, the other three are actively talking to her whilst she stood in said doorway. I know she's immortal, but isn't it basically still easier to try and remain not shot in general? Why would you risk changing hands and dropping one or both of your weapons? Is suddenly the gun going to be much more effective in your right hand randomly?
その後、私は C の世界でルルーシュを再構築しようとした。
再構築？
No!
それによって私は C の世界に自由に入ることができなくなった。
でもあなたさっき生き返ったじゃない。
Do you have to ask that? You saw her get shot a few times, including in the old noggin, and then suddenly be up and about again right afterwards.
じゃあ何なのこの人は。
ルルーシュの体を持ったうつろ、心残りの慣れの果て。
C2！これはルルーシュが望んでいたこと。
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm sorry, are they implying here that Cullen was gonna, what, just jump up and straight up shank C2 or something? Seems like a mild overreaction to be like, Bleh, heard something I didn't like, shank!
昨晩の暗殺者を見たろ。ギアスを使った。
Well, it was one guy, but yeah. Also, yes, of course I remember, it was last night!
お前たちはデータを保管してから王城に戻るように。
That scene would have been interesting had it continued for a couple more seconds.
執着、それとも相席か？
相席？
Gnigbo Tesnaba?
いや、黒の騎士団かな。
Why not kick him or something now?
捜索の指揮権が親衛隊に移るようです。
親衛隊？
Yes?
抗弁する気はない。好きにしろ。
私のことは構わないが、フォーグナー家を侮辱したことは訂正してもらおう。
I mean, he did technically insult you. He just used your surname. Still you, though, because of that pesky little first name, though, isn't it?
君が知恵あるものなら逃げたまえ。愚かなるものなら向かってくるがよい。
Don't really understand the point in the whole "we are simply tourists" comment, and then 25 seconds later he's basically all but saying we're not really tourists. Mind games? I don't know.
ルルーシュ、勝てるんだろうな、君の策で。
お前が言う通りに動くのならな。
君のやり口は理解しているつもりだ。
In that case, why even bother asking him that question?
T9 はそのまま交代。T2 と B4 は R に合流。敵を引き寄せろ。
How do you know what the hell you're doing with that keyboard?
K1、そのまま予定通りに。
あなたには技術顧問として私の隣にいてほしい。
This guy's got a real freaky hand.
だから今だけスザクを助けナナリーを救うために俺はルルーシュ・ランペルージとしてゼロに戻ろう。
Just this once. Dependent upon how well it performs in the cinemas, of course.
俺だけではナナリーを救えない。お前たちの力が必要なんだ。
わがままな話だ。
An extremely odd comment after he literally just spoke exclusively about saving his sister.
俺はルルーシュのことはわからない。しかしゼロは信じます。
Saying someone's name instead of talking normally cliche.
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくなのです。
カノンが追加で送り込んできたナイトメアは
I know the idea is to bring all of these old characters together again one more time, but it's kind of odd that they know the following day they're going to be taking part in this huge mission, and yet they spend their time drinking and catching up as opposed to learning their plan inside and out. I mean, at the very least, don't be drinking booze, come on!
ルード先生？あれ？口に合いませんね。
Why the hell is Table Humper here in a foreign country all of a sudden?
その恩人に対する詫びはよせ。全ては
A bit weird that Lelouch would automatically assume he's pulling out a gun with which to kill himself behind him.
ああ、やっぱりここでよかったのか。ルルーシュ。
話したそうにしていたからな。
You looked like you wanted to talk, so I thought it best to make you climb a huge-ass tower the same day I told you after the doctor had seen you that you shouldn't be up and moving around.
一つはルルーシュ。君が戻ったからには、君がゼロをやるべきだ。
今はお前がゼロだ。
Lelouch acts like he's surprised that the people would want the actual Zero to continue to be Zero since he's actually Zero and not the other Coke Zero.
どいつもこいつも俺のことは諦めろ。
Also, he says give up on bringing me back, like they've been harping on and on about it for days or weeks, and it's been less than 24 hours at this point. Probably just like 12 hours.
俺はカリスメだ。C の世界のルールなんてわからない。明日はまたいなくなっているかもしれない。
If you don't know how it works and use the words I may, you can't start the sentence by assuming that you're only temporarily going to be there.
そんな。
言いたいことのもう一つとは何だ？
Is it just me, or did he go from beating the living shit out of Lelouch to loving him and not wanting him to ever leave again in too short a period of time?
早くしてくれ。俺は作戦を詰めないといけないし、お前には少しでも体力を回復してもらわないと。
And yet, you knowingly made him pointlessly climb a tower.
ルルーシュ、言いたかったことのもう一つは、君が生きていてよかった。
にしては手洗い再開だったな。
Lelouch would be good at animations.
ではこれよりナナリー救出作戦における諸君の役割を説明する。行動開始は0時。
As opposed to doing it the night before like I mentioned, because why do that when you can do it on your way to the mission in the hopes that they all remember exactly what you told them to do?
気をつけなさい。敵の実態がつかめぬ以上。
大丈夫。ナイトメアにさえ乗れば僕は自由に動けるんだから。
That wasn't her point. She said be careful because you don't know who the enemy is, not be careful because you're in a wheelchair and you can't move very well in a combat scenario in your wheelchair, can you?
お前ごときと会話をする気はない。用があるのはナナリーだけ。
Says he has no wish to engage her in conversation. Proceeds to engage her in conversation.
よく聞きなさい。これより6時間、いえ、それより少し前に反乱が起こります。
反乱？
Bad connection?
施設が封鎖されているんですが。
誰だ？俺の策が全て読まれている。この国に戦術家は政治家はいても戦略家は。
I get his point, but it'd be very odd to assume even a small country has not a single military strategist in it. Naruto, run!
ところで誰が味方で誰が敵かわかるか？
She knows he has this ability since her first run-in with him, and yet still stared at him upon meeting the dude.
絶望的で針の穴ほどの光を探してずっと旅を。さようならと。
わがままな女だ。わかったよ、シーツ。
What was the point in the gun to the head then? Giving yourself away before you attack, cliché.
敵のチャンネルでベラベラと。ととってよ。お前ってやつ。お前ってやつ。いや、よくやった。
Why did he randomly cry?
さんを守れるぐらい強く。
It's not funny, is it? Nice of these guys on the left to just sit there watching. Why would you want to kill someone even if you're just in a mech? I don't blame them. It's pretty mean.
すみません。功績上げ損ねちゃいましたよね。
いやいや、これでまた紛争地に行けるかもしれないじゃない。
And yet at the start of the movie it was mentioned how the entire world is in peace and has been for a year, and this was the only region with fighting in it, and even then it's only lasted for like a single day and a half. So good luck finding a war-torn place.
なーに？やっと 起きたの？
Asking if someone is awake when they're awake cliche brought to you by Japan.
名前か。じゃあルルーシュ・ランペルージから取って L2 というのはどうだ？ダメかな。
Nathan Burr, Bird Without a Word, Arias Alibari, PK Fan, Armand Jasuja, Isael Caldera, Loritz, Chris Harris, Yona Stahl, Manolo Saucedo Munoz, Little Duck, Manuel Morales, Dark Lord Bloody Soul, Sentimento, Silva, Master Tank, Boogie, MD McVeigh, Aurora, Kevin Nauta, Stefio, Joel Rosenfeld, Brendan Krier, Spirit Spinner, Gustavo Gomez Canero, Mr. Waffles 64, Theodore Quackens, Kaj Vorzelman, Jordan Samuels, Gabby Z, Humye, Crimson Shadows, Dylan Duchamp.